She's so rude when she plays golf. I mean, it's supposed to be a, you know, gentlemanly game, but no.
You're mean, guys. Okay.
I'm mean. You're the one who just went. We know. Thanks.
Well, we've known you a long time, man.
The game locked up again.
Oh, crud. I did not time it right at all. Okay. The game feels bad for me because I don't have friends to play golf with your friends with. I just have these two that take some real interesting enjoyment out of insulting me. My feelings to them are like bubble wrap. It's meant to be popped.
Bubble wrap?
Where?
But that's
Where
fun.
are you going?
Does he ever listen to what I say at all?
I know.
I mean, honestly, it's like I'm talking to a brick wall sometimes. Except for a brick wall is better at listening without interrupting.
I think I might have missed out on a very critical part of this conversation.
I said, I'm stuck playing with these two who my feelings are like bubble wrap to. It's meant to be popped. And you go, yeah, but bubble wrap's fun. I'm glad to hear you don't get that much enjoyment out of popping my feelings, but still.
Sorry. Trying to get the game to work.
That excuse isn't valid all the time, okay?
It's definitely a major distraction currently.
I'm glad to see you have pants on. You got your skin with pants on, good.
Yeah, I'm not quite comfortable enough for that yet.
Thank goodness. Please don't get comfortable to where you're gonna take your pants off. Okay. Headed to second floor.
Here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that.
Suspect is unconscious. Suspect is now been apprehended.
Man, can you imagine wanting to hunt a bathroom?
I know, what a weird place to haunt. You found the bone?
Yep.
Good job.
You know, maybe the ghost wants some privacy, okay? Let's not judge. Also, Moaning Myrtle haunted the bathroom. Just saying. It's not like there isn't a precedence for this.
I'll go.
Okay, you do that.
Where did you come from?
That corner.
Oh, okay.
If you ask where she came from, I found the exit.
Where
by
are
the way.
you from?
Josh Neb. When a mommy and a daddy like each other very much.
Where did she come from? Where did she go?
Where did she come from? We don't know.
Where did she come from,
I'm just
weirdo?
a little concerned things could pretend to be us.
I'm dead. Oh.
Have you been giving away money?
No, I've just been really inefficient. It's
Okay.
but that's about the same thing, isn't it?
Bring me my rice cakes. And why haven't I had a
31.
break yet? I think the union
You
has to
don't
hear
get a
about
break.
this.
Okay, you
don't
want a
get a
break?
break.
I'll break you.
You don't get a break.
He used the B word here in this supermarket. No.
Yeah.
I need
We will
the
open to
toilet.
close.
Poop in your pants, sir. You don't get a. You don't. Oh, hold on, wait. Do you want to know where to?
My manager
Okay. Do you
wears
want to know
an
where to?
adult diaper?
Do you want to know? Well, who's your manager? Choose
Raise
those
the price
words
of the
very
podcast going way
carefully.
too quickly.
I am my own manager.
I am my own
I'm okay.
manager. Keep telling yourself that.
I keep giving away money by mistake.
Well,
You better not be.
stop doing that. Stop doing that.
There. Okay, go.
My line's getting shorter. Yours is getting longer. What's
know
going
why.
on over there?
People like me more. They like my no-nonsense
No.
attitude.
No. They know that you give away money.
Hey, last time this guy
That's
gave me a hundo.
Whoops.
Here! Ugh. Oh, I got sand on it. Dirty sand at that.
That's okay.
Why did you do that? I mean, he was annoying, don't get me wrong, but I don't think he deserved that. Josh Neb, I would like to point out that Cat is just absolutely beating us. Yeah, that great showing there, Josh Neb. Great showing.
What did you do?
He drowned.
Dead.
Well, you guys do realize that we might need more iron. Yeah, the more concerning thing is the fact that you have nothing because you died. And bear in mind, at least here you can get your stuff back easily. Later on, that's not going to be a thing with Vault Hunters unless you're willing to pay an outrageous amount of money to do so. Use your fist of justice!
Come on. No. I need someone to come and help me kill this. I died again. I can't do this.
Alright.
Can you get me?
The reserves are coming in. Alright, where's your location?
God. Well, look for it on the map, because that's where my body is.
We don't see what you see on the map. Oh,
I'm dead.
boy.
Oh, come on, no, stop it. Oh, I'm dead. Alright, come on. Did you just take stuff?
Yes, he did.
Did you just die again? You're as bad as me.
You guys are both putting in stellar performances here. I clearly assembled a crack team of vault hunting experts.
Did you just die?
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Oh God, they just cornered me and a bed. You're out. Darn it. Nice try, though. Did you just explode?
Look at the chest. Had a chest of bed.
I did warn you about that. I can, as I need up to... Okay. Good day, everyone, and welcome back to Firefighting Simulator Ignite. Yeah, interesting things have happened. So... Okay, yeah, we gotta dismiss something, a notification there, it's... Yeah. So yeah. Last week, we actually played Firefighting Simulator Ignite on the adventorizon live, portion of the stream here and stuff. And yeah, Kat and Josh Neb did pretty good. In fact, we actually did the apartment complex fire there and got gold. Second attempt. First attempt went very badly. Because, yeah, I mean, that's to be expected. That one is a hard one to do. But, yeah, for our second attempt, it went very well. So, yeah. We're gonna keep going forward here. This was on a different save. That's why I'm kind of showcasing it here, is because we have the 8 and 6 here, you know. This was 7 and 7, and now it's 8 and 6. But let's actually use the profile we've been using for this game. That was a special one that I created just for playing by myself and with them. As you can see, we're at the 6-6 split here. So yeah, definitely multiplayer, I can say, is better than the AI, hands down. There's no comparison. So if you're playing single player and stuff, you are at a disadvantage. There's no question about it. That was what ultimately I was wanting to definitively say. I mean, it should be you know, it's one of those things that should be inherently obvious and stuff. But until you actually test the theory, you can't say it's fact, you know, and that's what we were seeing here with that. So yeah, we're gonna resume here and stuff. Once again, I kind of reminded I should be adding the usual disclaimer that I haven't been doing. I am not a firefighter in real life. I just enjoy playing firefighting games. So yeah, keep that in mind.
I feel it's kind of strange that I have to add a disclaimer for something like this, you know. But, yeah, I guess you kind of have to nowadays.
Sorry, not right now.
So yeah, let's see what we got available to us. We could do the DLC, but I think I'd like to do kind of a warm-up first. Pulling the plug, electrical fire, unconscious victims, and conscious victims. It's at an office, and of course we've got some randomization to it. Versus I hate it here. Again, this is an apartments, it's residential, and we got random there. So an annoyed caller reports smoke and burning oil from one of their neighbors' apartments. So we've got a grease fire, flammable liquids, unconscious victim, conscious victim, small explodable, and backdraft potential. Okay. And lastly, we have a cig at a time. Despite several warnings, the owner of a small diner risks smoking near flammable cleaning liquids. I thought I did this. I think I did this one on my own at one point. I think I did this out of curiosity. Yeah, let's do this one. Flammable liquids, unconscious victim. I love how they say office. It's not an office. It's a diner. I mean, technically, I think the fire started in an office, but hey. I'm going to skip the more details, because this call is actually kind of just annoying. So we're not going to listen to the more details on this call. Again, it's just kind of annoying. So yeah, let's go with this. I don't think I need to change anything, do I? I don't remember this being... I don't remember using this one. Interesting. Okay. We're going to drive, we want autonomous, and we want it on hard. Oop, there we go. Little glitch there.
Unit 7, prepare to respond.
Unit 7 is preparing to respond.
Dispatch notification. Fire emergency. Unit 7, prepare for response.
Oh, now we're preparing for a response.
Attention Unit 7. Fire
How many
dispatch
different ways can they say it?
immediately.
Oop. Yeah, I forgot that it's V to change.
Dispatch to Unit 7.
view, not
Dispatch
C.
to Unit 7. Are you receiving?
Unit 7 to dispatch. I copy.
You are needed for an emergency in Bluewater. It appears
Bluewater.
to be an
Hey.
office building.
Anything else we should
It's
know
not
about?
an office
We have a
building, it's a
confirmed
diner.
fire outbreak. Also look out for people trapped inside the structure. We also have reports that there are flammable liquids stored there.
Yeah, I don't remember the flammable liquids on this one, truthfully.
Delta 3-2 units, Colorado Road, Bravo.
I remember thinking at the time that I didn't see any flammable liquids when I first played this one. Way to go, car. Yeah. Stop in the intersection. I would have preferred it if you had kept driving. If you're gonna ignore the emergency sirens, you know, I guess I gotta honk the horn more. We are not getting enough horn honks lately. Yeah, I just got turned rather badly, but to be fair, it is one of the longer boys. It's a long one.
One transit van just turned off main road.
Wow. That car that just rear-ended the other car, yeah, they're gonna be in deep doo-doo for that one. I mean, vehicle stops because of an emergency vehicle and then gets rear-ended by someone who had no business even, yeah, they weren't right behind him or anything like that. I mean, good grief.
Corsi, be with you in 2
Give
minutes.
way! Yeah, it's a 3-minute drive to get here. I don't remember it being that long. I'm starting to wonder, is this a different one that's just very similar? Maybe I should have listened to the 911 call for it. Then I'd know for sure, because I don't remember drive. You know what? No, I might have skipped the drive. That's the problem. I think I might have skipped the drive.
Zero, Oscar 137.
Yeah, that's probably what it is I skipped the drive. We got 30 seconds to park this beast. Yeah, I can't even see the turn, you know. Oh dear. I think we high-ended. Yeah, we wedged it. Okay, we gotta restart. Oh dear. The fact that there isn't a restart button like there was in Squad is kind of annoying. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, last time I skipped the drive is why I don't remember the drive at all for this. And boy, you can't even see the turn there. I mean, it's just trees and stuff. I found that sometimes in these firefighting games, they really like to, Oh, wait a minute. I think the location changes. Because now it's in downtown, and last time wasn't in... Yeah, last time it was in a different area. Yeah, last time it was in Blue Water. Now, okay, so even that is randomized. I never noticed that until now. I never noticed that. You learn something new every time. I knew it was randomized, but I didn't know it was randomized to that extent, including the drive. The location, you know, even the district it's in is changing. I mean, time of day's different. Location's different. That's the other thing. I seem to. I was thinking. I remember fighting this fire during the day. Now it's night. Wow. I didn't realize the randomization did that.
We have an ongoing emergency downtown. The site is an office building.
That's not much. Do you know anything else?
There is an ongoing fire. There are also reports of people still inside the structure. We also have reports that there are flammable liquids stored there.
What's the drive time now? 2 minutes 30 seconds. I was alright. I mean, we could see the smoke from here. What I really want is the Q siren. Yeah, we're just gonna lay on that horn. That's a good driver there. He got well out of our way. Yeah, this is actually one of the more fun drives, I think.
Just change back to channel 1.
Where is our parking spot? Oh boy, left turn, left turn. You've got to be kidding me. This is our parking? How is this even supposed to be done? In terms of the turf? How were you supposed to... What the heck? What the heck is that turn into the slot does not line up with the turn at all there. Also, the audio feels a little off, but okay. So, let's see here. Who?
I will go check the area. Let me get that axe first.
Switch to
Searching
that.
for victims.
Yeah, switch to victim search. Alright, we got fully engulfed flames on the Alpha side. Entry is questionable on Alpha. We got a clear and obvious grease fire here,
Give me a
visible
sec.
from
Getting an
Bravo.
axe.
Charlie appears clear for entry.
Hydrant connected.
Water supply is on.
Alright, so we have entry on it's Charlie, Delta. Well, we have entry because Davis just broke that. Okay, so Santiago, help with search and
Gonna do
rescue.
some search and rescue.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and target that grease fire, because that's gonna be a problem. Next, well, I'm not sure where we'll go from there. But yeah, I'm gonna hook up to the ladder here.
Get well soon.
Yeah, it's on the other side, isn't it?
All right, let's take a look at you.
There they are, nozzles. Yeah, and I'm gonna switch this over to foam to do it. Well, actually, first we gotta break.
Done checking room in my location.
That victim's safe. Going to pick up that axe first.
Can we break the window with the... Yeah, we can. Okay, good.
Checked room.
So, what I want to do...
Unconscious victim found.
Checked everything in this room.
There we go. Can switch to grease, to foam on that. It would have been nice to use the engine instead.
Be right
but,
back.
You know,
Getting
beggars
equipment.
can't be choosers. Alright, switching to foam on this unit. Should say on this vehicle.
Unit 7, you need to focus on rescuing those victims. Get them out of danger.
Victim has reached the ambulance.
Okay, now that we've got another means of entry here, we can start.
We have to get those victims out.
Alright, so yeah, we failed because of taking too long to rescue victims. Alright, we'll do it properly this time.
You are needed for an emergency downtown. It's an office building.
It's not an office
we have
building.
a confirmed fire outbreak. One or more victims are also still within the structure. There also might be flammable liquids on the site.
Alright, so again, fire on Alpha side. Bravo side is mostly clear. Entry point on Charlie's side.
Supply line ready.
Hydrant connected.
I'm gonna help that
Great.
victim.
Help that person. Actually, change plans.
Checking for potential
Gonna go
victims.
search and
Let me get
rescue.
that axe first.
There's a fire extinguisher by the door there, better to use.
Room is clear. Give me a sec. Getting an axe.
Done checking room at my location.
We'll handle those victims, don't worry.
I'm gonna try entering through Alpha.
That victim's safe. Site is clear. All victims safe.
Not all victims. We got one more being taken in right now.
Something has spilled here and caught fire.
Alright, all victims have been rescued. We can
Victim
switch
rescued,
to attack
partner.
mode.
All right, they're safe with us.
Yeah, the volume seems very different in game. I might have to check the audio connections here. Hasn't spread to this back, so doing good. We do have this issue here, though. Yeah, it's right in there as well. Alright, so I'm gonna switch to foam. I think I'm the only one connected up. No, I think there is one other person connected, but... Yeah, that's fine, it's Santiago. Yeah, there is still some more grease in here. Actually, it isn't grease. It's, if I recall, this coal is actually like alcohol. Cleaning alcohol. I wonder how much... Thanks, Santiago. I really wanted to be hit with foam in the face. She fulfilled a long-standing dream of this street. Yeah, the audio is a little off. It's like the sound effects are off. And I didn't mess with any of the sound settings, so... I've been noticing this with some of my games, that the settings have been changing on their own, and it's kind of irritating, really. I had this issue with flashing lights. It wasn't just the sound settings, I couldn't get the resolution correct. It was like locked at 360p for some reason. Alright, I think they've got that under control, so I'm gonna go deal with the roof fire next, I think. We don't really need the ladder, I think it would take longer to hook up the bucket than it will take for me to just go up there and hose down the roof. I mean, safety-wise, I think I'd prefer to be in the bucket, hosing it down, but this is a video game, so, structural integrity of the roof is irrelevant at this point. Actually, we can probably just push it. I think we'll clear the front area here first, and then we'll go deal with all that nonsense. So yeah, we'll just push this. And then we'll deal with what looks like the air conditioning. Yeah, it was very interesting because I've been reading some input from people regarding, well, I shouldn't say input, but kind of some commentary from people. So a lot of them are actual firefighters and stuff, and what they've had to say about the game. And mostly it's positive, I mean the funny thing is how that I've noticed regarding comments is that a lot of the firefighters are like, nah, it's pretty good. It's everyone who's not a firefighter like, it's not realistic enough. Meanwhile, the firefighters like, yeah, I mean, there's some issues with this isn't very accurate, this isn't accurate, but it's a good game. Yeah, the firefighters, it seems, are focusing on that this is a game, while the simulation players, if you will, are saying it's not realistic enough. It's just funny how that... I'm not surprised. There's no unexpectedness about that. But the thing that I found most interesting that was said by some of the comments I've been reading about the game, specifically from firefighters. One in particular, there were two things that I thought were, well, I'll say three things that kind of stood out. The first one was that the foam is very underpowered in the game, but they accepted that that's probably because they don't in real life we have a fire truck has a limited, I should say an engine, but they have a limited amount of foam if they even have foam available. They have a limited amount, and so you got to be careful how you use it and stuff. Whereas in the game, they don't limit, you don't have a limited amount to complete the mission, which makes sense. But the catch with that is that they've made the foam less effective, so that you want to use water instead of foam. That was something that was interesting. That was discussed. Another thing that I found interesting was how they said, yeah, the fire extinguishers are really underrated. And I've been thinking that. I remember them being more powerful in the squad than what they are in this. Yeah, with all this air conditioning, I might have to use the bucket and the monitor. I might have to use the monitor. Well, it might be possible. Yeah, the lack of sound is getting to me. Oh, we were able to get it pretty well from this side. Okay. I don't think it would burn like this either, you know. I mean, this is all sheet metal, you know. There's no fuel source really for the fire to burn on unless you got gases. There's still... Parker, what are you doing coming up here? The fire's down there now. Now you come up. What the heck, man? Yeah, the third thing that I found particularly interesting, was that, yeah, what have they been doing down here? It's certainly not been putting out the fire, that's for sure. I mean, free AI couldn't put this out. The third thing, distracted again there. I'll be honest, I've kind of forgotten what the third thing was I was going to comment on. Because there was a lot. There was a lot they talked about. I mean, obviously, there's been lots of talk about the pressure on this is not accurate and stuff. But, you know, the reason why the pressure is, I can tell you pretty much why they didn't model the pressure accurately. It's because they thought it would be better to have these nice effects with the water here. I think it was the fire extinguisher, or did I mention the fire extinguisher already? I mean, I know that, you know, the fire extinguisher is basically very underpowered for this, especially if it's a CO2. Yeah, I was talking about that. So we talked about, what was the third? What was the third thing I was going to bring up? I mean, obviously there's been complaints about AI from everyone. And the interesting thing is, I have to admit, I don't know if the reason we're complaining about AI so much with this game has anything to do with the fact that... Oh, I forgot to get the electrical. Alright, we need someone in here. Santiago.
I'm going there.
Come to my location, please. I'm saying please to something that can't hear me. It's still nice to be polite, I guess. Yeah, we gotta go through the backdraft to get to the electrical.
I'm here.
The quicker I get this out, the quicker I can focus on what I actually want to do. But I don't want this fire kind of feeding itself. Yeah, I remember that's been my complaint about this mission in particular, is how it's really hard to get, you know, some of the fire in some of the spots. Alright, we just need to lay down a lot of water in a small area. basically be triggering the backdraft now. I mean, once again, backdraft technically didn't occur. Yeah, it's very funny how this works with the fire reignite, you know, when the backdraft isn't triggered, you know, as it the game intends it to be. Make sure you completely soak those business records. The owner paid us 20. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to remember for the life of me what the third thing was. I mean, there was a lot of interesting feedback that was given. Where is everyone? I mean, Davis is on the outside. I have no idea what Parker's doing. Parker's still on the roof. Okay. Santiago, I assume, is working on the kitchen fire. Oh, that's right. I remember now. Ventilation. Yeah, that was what it was. They were talking about how ventilation is really not done well in this game. Specifically, it tends, and this is something I've noticed. I don't vent buildings too much if I can help it, because it tends to just help the fire spread. When in reality, the venting can actually help with that. They were talking about how the unburnt material in smoke and stuff can often increase the spread of fire, but if it's all on the roof there, the ceiling, I should say. Yeah, they were talking about how if you properly vent it, that can remove that material and stuff and help, with that ignition and stuff like that. It was rather interesting. Basically, what they were saying is that, venting isn't modeled right at all. It's kind of both underrated, but also it kind of works against you sometimes, which is odd because they kept a lot of mechanics regarding venting spaces in this game, but yet at the same time,
another day, another success.
Alright. They focus on kind of like the visibility side of it. Yeah, I messed that up big time because I should have dealt with that backdraft and roof situation much sooner. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the menus thing, I mean, when you want to get in mission, it's not fun having an entire firehouse to, entire fire station to explore.
So the chief and I were debating how to clear the next.
Oh yes, we could do My Friend Kyle. I remember this one. This one's worth hearing. Just because you hate this
911, what's your
person so
emergency?
much.
Hey, what's up? Eric here. Someone set a fire at my stupid friend Kyle's place. I think you should come check it out.
Hello, Eric. Can you tell me where your friend Kyle's place is?
Yeah, sure. It's in Dogwood Street. It's pretty ugly, can't miss it.
All right, we are sending someone to you. Can you describe the fire to me? How big is it right now?
It's small right now. Must have just started.
And did you see anyone start the fire?
Nope, didn't see anything.
Okay, and do you know if somebody is still in the building? Can you make sure they get out?
Sure, I'm gonna ring. Can't wait to see the look on his stupid face.
I mean, what a great person we have here. This is the epitome. You know, this is the highlight of society. I hope not. All right. Yep, usual settings. I'm probably the holdup.
Dispatch to Unit 7. Dispatch to Unit 7. Can you hear me?
Unit 7 to dispatch. Copy.
We have an emergency in Riverside.
Yeah, get out
It
of the
appears
way.
to be a single-family home.
Anything else?
There are reports of a fire. Also look out for people trapped inside the structure.
Transport transit van just head off Main Road.
Okay. Oh, we might need lights after all. Come to think of it, I don't.
3 unit. Colorado Road.
Well, we've identified the fire. Oh, let's not take out the fire hydrant. We kind of need that right now. Boy, wouldn't that be bad. The fire truck takes out the fire. Oh, I was supposed to check the sound on it. Okay. Number 3. Okay, number 3 has decided that he's just gonna do what he wants to do. We're not gonna bother with the 360 check, we're going straight in.
Water supply is on.
Yeah, locked doors. Clear. Number
Gonna
3.
rescue that victim.
Supply line
Victim
ready.
located. Number
Getting the
2,
victim out of here, boss.
located.
I'm
Number
gonna
1,
help that
victim
victim.
located. We got a breaker box located. Alright, we cannot get to anyone else at this point. Where's the breaker box been located at?
Get well soon.
Oh, it's located there?
Victim is safe, boss.
Now you're safe.
Alright, all victims have been rescued. Now we gotta turn off the breaker. Electrical has been cut. ladder deployments do we have? None on this side. Deploy a tall ladder here to the roof. Alright, place ladder here. I wish we had Q for drop, and then for the wheel we would instead just use tab. This tab isn't really used for anything. And that feels like a shame. Alright, nozzle equipped. I'm gonna make my way up to the roof. Oh, we got a backdraft situation there. Yeah, our roof is in terrible shape. Playing this somewhat realistically in that, you know, you don't want to step onto the burn sections here. I say somewhat because I don't think we'd be getting up on this roof at all.
Fire's extinguished, partner.
Just listen to how much of it's coming down. And roofs can be very slick, let's be honest. I mean, the absolute nightmare would be a metal roof. Of course, I don't think it would be a flame like this. Okay. This is the part I dislike the most, is we've got fire in bits that we can't even see. And in some cases, bits we can't even get to. I knew it. Santiago did something stupid. On this one, an AI always does something stupid.
Mayday! Someone help! Ah! Mayday! Mayday, please! Mayday! Mayday!
Yeah, and this is the other problem, you know. The fact that it... Alright.
Moving to target.
I don't know what Davis is doing, but I'm scared to find out, because usually it's Davis that ends up doing that. It's always number 3. It's always number 3.
I'm there.
Just get those victims to me. Back in my seat.
Yeah, the game audio itself is really low. I mean, with music volumes up, game on, you know, the fire and stuff is down. Did I do this one with Cat and Neb? I can't remember. Well, it all starts to blur. I know I did this by myself and it was just awful. Alright, we gotta do that area there. What's going on with the roof? Do we have the roof situation under control? Probably all reignited now. Yeah, alright, we'll deal with that situation after. Parker, get someone to open that door. First. There's a Halligan somewhere nearby, I'm sure. Oh, Davis, if I knew you were coming here, I would have sent you in. I'll let you get on that. I'm going to go back up onto the roof and see if I can't do that. We gotta get the audio fixed here. I'm not sure why the game audio is doing that. Pretty close. We've got some stubborn roof bits again.
Fire's extinguished, boss.
Yeah. I mean, this is the thing that honestly
About as out as a
gets
fire
me
could
with the
be.
game is that the roof fires are the absolute worst to try and put out. Because you can't actually enter the roof structure to get to them. So you kind of just have to...
Fire's extinguished.
You pretty much have to glitch it.
Fire's extinguished, Commander.
By, you know, like, getting the hose in the space where technically the, you know, it doesn't actually go. Again, this is that thing that
Fire's
drives me
extinguished,
nuts.
boss.
You know, the fire we have left is all these, you know...
Fire's extinguished, partner.
I thought they patched it where they will stop commenting so much. The AI. But... Alright, that section's done. It's all these little spots.
Killed that flame.
Where me and my nozzle go, fire shall be no more.
And there's another spot in this area somewhere.
Fire's extinguished, Commander. Killed that flame, that's for sure.
Where me and my nozzle go, fire shall be no more.
Bro, these little spots are driving me nuts.
Where me and my nozzle go, fire
Yeah,
shall
why
be
don't
no
one
more.
of you deal with that? Instead of bragging constantly.
Fire's extinguished, partner. Now I'm here. Fire's extinguished, Commander.
I can see it's not extinguished. I can see you've literally done nothing. Alright, we finally got the roof dealt with. It's literally gonna make me come down here and put out that tiny little bit. Because these guys just can't be bothered.
Good job, everyone.
Roof fires are the worst. Wow, somehow we squeaked out a gold on that. I don't know how. But I'll take it. That was a well-earned gold. Is it break time? Oh yeah, it is. Alright. Yeah, we'll take a short break here, and during that I'll fix the audio, hopefully. Alright, yeah. Alright, quick break, everyone.
I'm just trying to restock as quickly
You know, we
as
still didn't
possible.
get the lighting fixture.
Nope, we did not.
Well, there's always tomorrow.
Oh,
Until there
but
isn't.
I like working in the dark. It keeps me awake and fumbling.
Oh, I gotta get the pasta. It's outside. Let's go. Move.
Okay.
Move your ass.
We need
People.
street lights at the very least. We should talk to the city about this because it's
No,
getting
they'll
way
increase our
dark.
taxes. They will increase our taxes. I will not... I'm not paying for people's lighting.
Yeah, but I don't want to have to pay to supply it myself.
I'm not paying for it in my own
no.
store. Why would I pay for it to light the streets?
Okay, I'm gonna just call the electrician. We'll get this figured out.
I mean, who cares if that mugger mugs that old lady as long as they buy their groceries here?
I see how it is.
As long as the money ends up in my till, who cares?
Seriously.
Well, now I know
Right.
what I need to do. I need to make enough money to become Batman.
Oh, is that what you need? You want to be
Yes,
Batman?
because obviously
That
the
works.
city needs me.
It needs you, huh?
Yes, it needs me. Like any town needs a man wearing a cape who's probably gonna get himself
I'm wearing
killed.
their underwear on the wrong side.
It's an aesthetic choice.
It's an aesthetic choice, you mean? Sometimes I forget who I am, and yeah, that becomes a problem in this.
That's okay. You're the robot friend.
I am the robot. Josh Neb, I got some
Yes.
bad news. I got crabs.
You have crabs?
I have crabs.
Me too.
Oh, great.
Hello, friends.
I got crabs again.
I should have a... Oh, I need to find out if I can take a bird.
Yeah, there you go.
Hee hee.
So yeah, you got the bird, I got crabs.
Nice.
Here I find myself once again on a beach with crabs. Load a crab into my gun because the crab's currently loaded in the auto gun. Whatever that thing fires at it's
whoops.
yeah, it's gonna get interesting
Face
there.
full of crabs.
Headed to second floor.
Here comes the, y'all don't really want it like that.
Suspect is unconscious. Suspect is now been apprehended.
I'm just trying to restock as quickly
You know, we
as
still didn't
possible.
get the lighting fixture.
Nope, we did not.
Well, there's always tomorrow.
Oh,
Until there
but
isn't.
I like working in the dark. It keeps me awake and fumbling.
Oh, I gotta get the pasta. It's outside. Let's go. Move.
Okay.
Move your ass.
We need
People.
street lights at the very least. We should talk to the city about this because it's
No,
getting
they'll
way
increase our
dark.
taxes. They will increase our taxes. I will not... I'm not paying for people's lighting.
Yeah, but I don't want to have to pay to supply it myself.
I'm not paying for it in my
Oh,
own
no.
store. Why would I pay for it to light the streets?
Okay, I'm gonna just call the electrician. We'll get this figured out.
I mean, who cares if that...
Okay, I think we fixed it. I mean, I didn't actually really do anything, that's the thing, so I'm not sure if that fixed the audio issues or not. But we will find out. We'll find out.
It's so sad.
Alright, let's go ahead and do one of the DLCs. Cabin in the Whoops. Kinda wanna hear the 911 calls for this one.
911, what's your emergency?
Hello, my name is John. I'm a caretaker at the Woodchuck Summer Camp in Oak Ridge. You need to send someone. there's a big fire outbreak.
And when
Hello,
I said
John.
outbreak, probably.
I've got
but...
your address. Can you describe how big the fire is? Do you know what happened?
Yeah, 2 of our camp buildings already have caught fire, and they are big buildings. The fire is definitely spreading. And we know how it got started, we think. We taught the kids yesterday how to make a campfire, of course, all under our supervision. But we think some of them started trying it today on their own next to one of our buildings.
1 second. Oh, okay, John? I got that. Help is on its way. Are the kids safe?
Great. Yes, the kids are safe. The camp wasn't that full today, but we couldn't find all of the staff members. We are worried that some of them are still inside.
Well, I think there's an important lesson in all this. I also find it very interesting how, you know, it's so, you know, I'm not saying that this is wrong, but it's very interesting how we can't, you know, for this kind of a game, we basically said that it's okay for, like, you know, the camp staff members to be trapped there, but, you know, kids no. And I'm not disagreeing with that one bit. It's just that it then begs, you know, it begs an interesting question, you know. Yeah, the whole thing is kind of, are we really the only fire station? That's what I'm really picking up on. We're the only fire station in a city this populated where it even has a summer camp like this. I mean, but yeah. Yeah, it's just interesting, you know, the debate here, because obviously no one wants to run that in a simulation and stuff with this, but at the same time, that then begs the question,
Safety over speed,
why
my
do we
friend.
even have a summer camp DLC, you know, if the children are never going to be in any danger and stuff, you know, it's like, it becomes kind of a pointless, you know, the scenario that makes it, you know, kind of urgent and implies, you know, the importance of, you know, putting it out is the fact that it's a summer camp. You know, kids go to summer camp, but if you're removing that side of it, it's just a building on fire at the end of the day. You know, it's just another building. You know, there's no, you know, it's no different than the rest of the game at that point, other than, you know, it's in a more wooded area maybe. So yeah, it's just a very, you know, you know, it's kind of this thing where it's like, oh, a summer camp implies, you know, children will be at risk, but at the same time, we're not actually going to even have that be part of the scenario. So, you know, it's kind of like going through it for a shock factor and then saying, but we won't actually do that because...
Hey, focus on the road.
I'm going to pretend he's yelling at the drivers and not me, because there's no way you can make that turn with the traffic conditions the way they are. I mean, what's with all these hairpin turns? There are very, you know, I've been a lot of places, and no place that I've ever been has had this many hairpin turns like this. It's absolutely ridiculous. Who designed these streets? Oh yeah, I highly doubt we're getting gold driving time, and I don't think it's even possible to get gold driving time, really, because in this street, hairpin turns, large vehicle, loss of traffic does not equal gold medal time of response. Also, we have curvy road, you know, like crazy here.
Welcome back, squad. We've got a major fire outbreak over at the Woodchuck Summer
I'll
Camp.
say.
For those
Good grief.
that don't know, the huts over there are mostly made of wood. And the trees surrounding them, you guessed it,
Made of
also wood. We have received information that the situation was started by an outdoor campfire and has spread to 4 of the camp buildings. Our plans also tell us that each building has its own
Well, good, we
separate
have
electrical
plans.
setup.
We do have
so we
info.
need to make sure to turn each of them off. Lastly, for victims, we don't have much info. No children, but they are still missing some of their staff members.
Again,
All right,
you know,
everyone.
the
There are
threat
a lot of moving parts here.
there being
So we need to get
potential
control of the
children here,
situation
and then,
fast.
oh, but there aren't.
Best of luck.
You know, Alright, so immediately, number 3, get the search and rescue. Number 2,
Checking
search
for
and rescue.
potential
Number 1,
victims.
search and rescue. Immediate search and rescue, everyone.
Checked room.
Oh, wrong one. It's this one.
I found an unconscious victim here.
Yeah, I'll let them worry about the ones that are right in front of them. I was gonna say that this one should just open up without a
Get well
problem.
soon.
That victim's safe.
Yeah. How many victims are there? I mean, I have no clue. When it comes to dropping off the victim, you shouldn't have to hold E. You should
Hydrant
just be able to
connected.
tap E.
Be right back.
Because
Getting
where
a
else are you
helical.
going to take that
They're
victim?
safe with us.
Victim is safe, boss.
Door first, task second.
I located an unresponsive victim.
Definitely going to need a fire blanket for this guy. Get him out of there. And again, then this brings up the question, okay, so, you know, once again,
Water
got your
supply
back.
is on.
Don't
There
I found
are
a breaker box over here.
no
Room
adults,
is clear.
but we've,
I got that
I mean,
victim
there's no
safe to the
children,
medics.
but yet all the adults are dressed up in, you know, the kind of camp. Yeah, I was gonna say, odds are this room is completely enveloped in flames.
I found
so.
an electrical fire over here. We should keep this breaker box in mind.
Checked everything in this room. Command rejected, partner.
Okay, we're still missing victims. Why is this door, you know, such a heavy... Okay, I kind of get why. Well, that turns off the electrical to one building. Can't tell if there's someone in there or not and what the situation is, but it doesn't look good. Got a backdraft over there.
Rescue finished. That's what I do.
Rescue not finished. We're still missing people here. Which means somebody is in very grave danger. Yeah, they didn't even search this building.
I found an unconscious victim here. Checked room. Cannot follow that order, Commander.
I haven't given you an order. This guy's lucky to be alive. I mean, it's literally right here, That's 8.
We'll handle those victims, don't worry.
Where's the other victim? I mean,
Starting search and rescue.
yeah, search and rescue never ended. We still got people missing. Number 1, focus on this section here. We gotta deal with that building, I think, first.
I'm here.
This one's just helped. They can't possibly be in there. They could be in here.
Unit 7, victims are in high danger. Evacuate them ASAP.
Yeah. Well, tell that to the rest of the squad that decide now we're done. Considering this building wasn't searched at all, I'm gonna have to go back in, and I have no way of getting in there. Number 1,
I'm going there.
New priority. I mean, we've pretty much already failed this. There's a guarantee of that at this point, that we've already failed. Because
We got to focus on the search and rescue.
I mean, there is no... When the AI decides, nope, I'm done searching, and, you know, we've got victims still missing. Yeah. There's no way that that's not gonna fail. This one's gonna be hard. I don't think
got a major
it's the
fire
rescue that's
outbreak
gonna be
over
hard.
at the Woodchuck Summer Camp. For those that don't know, the huts over there are mostly made of wood, and the trees surrounding them, you guessed it, also wood.
All right.
There's an unresponsive victim here.
Gonna go search and rescue.
Gonna do some search and rescue. Checking for potential victims.
All right. Go ahead and hook it up, number 1. But we need you on search and rescue. Alright, so I'm first gonna check this place.
Victim is safe.
Because last time they didn't check it at all.
Victim rescue, partner. Command rejected, boss. Supply line ready.
Good.
I
Prioritize
located an
that
unresponsive
person.
victim.
I don't see anyone else in here. So we're gonna call this good. Number 1 is coming for you. Or at least he
Let me
should.
get that Halligan first.
Number 1, you will pick that person up right now.
There's a blocked door here.
Gonna pick up that Halligan first.
Hydrant connected.
Number 1, what is your issue? We are on
Those
search.
rooms should be clear.
I don't care what you... Where is the cancel whatever it is you're doing and actually do what you're supposed to be doing? But I would really love to see...
A door
Gonna
is
go
blocking
search
my
and
way.
rescue.
Yeah, the cancel current task. If they...
Unconscious victim found. Room is clear.
Just get those victims.
If he hasn't gotten
We got
that
your
victim
back.
out of
Don't
there,
worry.
I'm going in myself
take a
and
look.
doing it. Yeah, this guy's still here. Because number 1 won't get off his rear-ended. Search and rescue.
Done checking room at my location. Sorry,
Alright.
that's impossible right now.
I got that victim safe to the medics.
All
Check
right.
room.
They're safe with us. We'll handle those victims, don't worry.
See, part of the problem is
We'll handle
that,
the
you know, the AI will say, like, oh, finish checking this room, but you have no idea what they're talking about. They give you no context to it. So I don't know what they've done, what they haven't done. I mean, this whole building's on fire.
There's an unresponsive victim here. This room should be clear.
I just realized there's no way to cancel once you start opening a door. This is pointless to try and check back. Why do they just leave their Halligans, you know? I'm gonna check around back. I don't think
that victim's safe
around back, but
I located an unresponsive victim. Protect everything in this room.
okay, yeah. There's nothing more we can do really from here.
There's no chance I can do as you ordered, Commander.
I haven't told you to do anything, Davis. I'm about to.
Gonna do some search and rescue.
Right behind you, boss.
Oh. No, sorry, search and
Go
rescue.
scout the area.
I've been telling him to do search and rescue, right?
Starting search and rescue.
Safe, boss.
I was gonna say, I think I told him to do a 360. But I need...
Checked room.
Yeah, that ladder's for the roof. I need entry into this cabin. I mean, there's still an unaccounted for victim somewhere. Odds are it's not this cabin. Alright, I am taking this tool because I don't see anyone in there. Where is this victim? I mean, I have to take basically a gamble here. None of them are searching, which is a problem. I don't see anyone in this section.
Unit 7, you need to focus on rescuing those victims. Get them out of danger.
Yeah, it's not someone there.
I'm going to extinguish this. Searching for victims.
Checking for potential victims.
SAR completed.
Well, it's not very complete if we're still missing someone.
We can't let these victims down.
What? Where the heck is this missing person? I mean, this is just frustrating because they won't keep, you know, it's like, okay, I've searched everywhere I can think of, so I'm done with searching and stuff. But we're still missing someone, so why does it... I mean, what is with that? Why?
We've got a major fire outbreak over at the Woodchuck Summer Camp. For those that don't know, the huts over there are mostly made of wood, and the trees surrounding them, you guessed it, also wood.
rejected, partner. Nah, boss.
Sorry, that's impossible right now.
Maybe someone should focus on the actual mission. I mean, this is one of those instances where I'm thinking the autonomy of it is really bad.
I can't do that, Commander.
Command rejected, boss.
Because everyone wants to just focus
Water
on the
supply
water.
is on.
Supply line ready.
Commander.
Alright, I'm gonna take this hose.
Gonna go search and rescue. Gonna do some search and rescue.
I'm gonna try and get in this side here.
I got that victim safe to the medics.
Also, why is all the doors in a summer camp locked? There's another question to ask. You know,
Unconscious victim found.
Rescue finished. That's what I do.
Starting search and rescue.
Checking for potential victims.
There, now we've got set search and rescue.
Get well soon. Be right back. Getting a Halligan.
Let me get that Halligan first.
Door first, task second.
Oh, we can turn off the electrical for this. Okay. Since it's here, we'll do it.
Done checking room at my location. Nah, Commander.
This door is locked. I can't get there right now.
I can't get through. Searching for victims.
See, the issue is we got a grease fire over there.
This room should be clear.
Alright. We're just gonna have to try and find a different way around, because that's just not working.
Checked room.
Okay, seriously, is no one opening
Done checking
doors?
room at my location. Going
Who's
to
the
pick up
nearest
that axe
person?
first.
I found an unconscious victim here.
There's an unresponsive victim here. I found a breaker box over here. Checked everything in this room.
Okay, who's available? Because we found a victim.
Victim has reached the ambulance.
I think we found the victim that's been the problem.
Victim is safe, boss.
How do we get in there? I mean, seriously.
Checked room.
Again, no one has checked this room. What the?
Gonna break this open. Gonna pick up
what
that
is with
Halligan
the-
first.
I'm at a complete loss on. I'm really starting
Unit
to question
7, victims are in high danger.
how they program
Evacuate them ASAP.
the AI. I think
I got that
they.
victim safe
I'm
to
at a
the
complete
medics.
loss on this because how can they?
need help! Mayday! Mayday!
I just need a moment to contemplate some of the logic. The logic that exists here is beyond...
Someone get over here! Mayday! Mayday! Someone help!
I'm struggling right now to fully comprehend just how bad
We need to find those victims.
the decision tree, or however they've structured this. I can't even imagine. It's starting to look to me like it's actually hard-coded. The search and rescue operation is essentially hard-coded with regards to how they, for each map. I'm starting to think it's hard-coded, that they follow like a predetermined thing. And I'm starting to think for the DLC, they didn't actually put in like the pathing or something. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of to explain how they will call an end to the search and rescue without actually going into any of the buildings. There's no other explanation, because if it was a simple logic thing of I've identified a door, I will go get a Halligan and open said door and go in there. I mean, I'm really starting to question how they've written the logic for it, because it makes no sense. This whole thing makes no sense. I mean, they won't go in buildings and then say, okay, end of the search and rescue, and switch to attacking fire.
The huts over there are mostly made of wood, and the trees surrounding them,
major programming faults here.
Also wood.
I never like to go after, the programming in a game and stuff. I never like doing that.
Moving to target. I located an unresponsive
Starting search
victim.
and rescue. Gonna go search and rescue.
Gonna do some search and rescue.
I never like going after, the programming and stuff of the game, but I feel I have no choice on this one, because the only way you can complete this mission is if you already know where stuff is, because the AI
Rescue finished.
is not
That's what I do.
to,
Victim has reached the ambulance. Hydrant connected.
I'm just at a loss for words
I found an unconscious victim here.
how they won't even open a door to check a room, and there'll be a place that no one has been in, and they'll conclude there's no one in there, when yes, there's a person in there. It's specific individuals too, that it's like they have to have coded the AI in the game to follow paths for the search and rescue, and not using actual logic of identifying things. It has to be hard-coded. That's the only thing I can figure.
Thanks.
Because
We'll take you get the victims. We'll wait here.
they will not search certain structures. And again, you won't know that they are going to absolutely refuse to search certain structures. Oh,
I can't do that, Commander.
Also, why do they hook the water up for the search and rescue? That's something that really should be done differently. Davis?
There's a blocked door here.
Get off that hose.
Checking for potential victims.
Something tells me they're not checking out that person I told them to do.
Checked everything in this room. Door first, task second.
Alright, what's everyone doing? 1 is on that, 2 is doing that, 3 is doing who knows what, as usual. And I know there's got that one person. Alright. I mean, I feel like I've just discovered something about this game, and it
Victim rescued, partner.
It's kind of sickening.
I'll take care of that.
Don't
worry.
Why? Why would you write the code that
Done
way?
checking room at my location.
I mean, I could be
Checked
wrong
everything
on
in
that,
this room.
but whatever explanation is there, I'm at a loss of right now. Yeah. we're gonna be at 7. And I think
I
we got.
located an unresponsive victim.
located.
We should
This
keep
room
this
should be
breaker
clear.
box in
Let me
mind.
get that axe
Done
first.
checking the room and my location.
Okay, we're at 7
We got your back.
rescued.
Don't worry.
The
I have a
victims will be
report.
safe with us.
SAR finished, Commander.
No, it's not. Get back on that. It's finished when I say it's finished. So we got the person in there. I close that door.
Get well soon.
Yeah, we're still missing someone. Quit. I mean, we're missing people, and they're not wanting to do the search and rescue. It's beyond me.
Gonna pick up that Halligan first.
Victim there has been rescued.
Gotta get through this door first.
I mean, I doubt we're gonna get anywhere here. I mean, this building, I think I cleared.
I found an unconscious victim here.
Oh,
Checked room.
good. That's 9. And I think there's a total of 9, but I'm not positive on that. Where is... There was another person in here? Oh yeah, that's right. There's one in this shower stall. Please tell me that's the last one. Okay, good. We can proceed.
Victim is safe, boss.
Yeah, the search and rescue. I've learned something new today, and I really am not liking what I've learned. I think we got electrical to that building still needing turned off. Which brings up the other question. Why is it they find a breaker but won't turn it off? Why is it that I'm the one who has to turn off the breakers? Yeah, there's just certain things that... questions in life, you know? But yeah, if my understanding regarding the coding is correct, that's bad. That's really bad. Oh, it's coming from there. Couldn't tell where that flame was. So now I gotta figure out how we're gonna fight this fire, and oh boy. See, this is why you have multiple, you know, this is why you end up having people doing specific jobs, and, you know. You have someone who's coordinating stuff and whatnot. It's a plan. It's always the plants that are plants and shares. Just are the ones to put out. Again, the audio is off of the actual... I don't know why the audio is behaving funny. Yeah, I won't be able... I'm not making any bit of a dent in this. New plan. We'll attack right to left. I thought left to right would be the way to do it, but we'll do it this way. Yeah, the fire is just really... The audio on it's just not right. And this is why the little piggies should not have made one of the houses out of wood. Although in this game, everything is flammable. Metal is a flammable substance in this game. Alright, where is... Okay, we need to coordinate better here.
On my way.
Come over here. Either help with that building or help with this building, but don't be doing that upper building there. In fact, maybe I should have maybe I should have Parker be on entry with me. Yeah, Parker, get over here. Parker's been the bad one today when it comes to following orders.
Now I'm here.
And now you're going. It's driving me nuts. The AI is driving me nuts. Okay. I think we stand a chance of taking this, as long as Parker doesn't decide to just take off on me here. Usually Parker's the confident one, that's the thing. It's usually Davis. Summer camp and someone supposedly brought that speaker. I mean, this might be like the camp counselor's cabin, maybe. That would make more sense. I know I'm gonna have to get on the aerial as well. At least we don't have to worry about venting the place. I mean, the smoke can just go straight up through the giant hole in the roof. Also, there shouldn't be any backdrafts because of the way the roof is just completely, you know, gone up. Looks like we got a successful push here. Sort of. I mean, it's not wanting to stay back. Again, it's because of the furniture and stuff, you know. Alright, Parky.
On my way.
You can move up.
I'm there.
Yeah, it's gonna be this roof that's the problem, I think. I don't think this place was very fire safety conscious. But I'm not saying because they built the cabins out of wood. It seems to me that they've overcrowded the place a bit. The amount of furniture in this room is not good for fire egress. But also, it looks like Parker's got his work, you know, got himself together here. See what's being hit. And because the audio is just completely messed up for some reason, this is the thing, it's not my end. It's not the in-game settings either. I mean, I checked. There's something finicky. I think I'm the only one on this engine. Actually, no, I'm not even on this one. Yeah, so this is kind of pointless having had them switch to foam like that. 2 of us on this one. And that's probably Davis and me. Yeah. Before we can proceed further, we gotta get this this chemical fire out. And now I gotta run back to the engine and switch it back to water. I also gotta double check that the electrical's been cut off this building. Which that's located in. I'm sorry, but this is not an acceptable spot for a campfire right there. That is not an acceptable spot. Because there's too many buildings nearby, and it's in a, it's in a pathway. So I don't know if that's the fire that the kids had supposedly started, but alright, Davis, you're gonna work with me since we're on the same engine. It only makes sense. Since we got our hookups the same. Here. What are you doing?
I can't reach that location, Commander.
Yes, you can.
There's no way over there. I'm gonna go there.
I'm here.
Yeah, that tree's fine. As long as you're working on something in this vicinity, fine. Yeah, I really don't know what's with the audio. It's driving me nuts. We're not even going to bother with the aerial, probably, because it's just going to be so limited in what it can cover. I mean, it's not going to reach this building here. Anyways, what happened to putting out this tree?
On my way.
That window thought it was going to survive.
I'm there.
I won't this tree go out. Okay. I think Davis can take it from there. If not, I'll just complain about him.
About as out as a fire can be.
Well, we got one building out. That tree out? No, that tree is not out, Davis. Well done. I still haven't extinguished the tree. I probably should check with the thermal vision to see if there's any more fire in this area. I don't see any, so I think we're good. Dumpster out, that's a good sign.
Moving to target.
Now I'm here.
And now you're gone. How did I... So this railing doesn't even exist, technically. That's interesting. Try and get in there yet, so let's try and contain it. Okay. We're doing decent here with this problem. Again, we're not ready to try and deal with some of the problems. Oh, the building's on fire over here. We have a hot spot down there. It doesn't look too bad. If we want to take this building here, I think we might need to pull more people off onto this. They just don't want to go into the buildings, I'm noticing. For whatever reason, they really don't want to. Bad backdraft situation over there. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is going to take a while. I feel like for the DLC, rather than doing multiple missions, they said, let's just do two, instead of doing a lot of missions, they said, let's just do two really long missions. In order to get, the playtime that's worth the money. Okay, so we've got the exterior pretty well contained, which means that we have a chance at taking the interior in a moment here. also gonna stage a ladder for roof access. That's we're gonna need to go up there and deal with that. Alright, what is... Yeah, I'm gonna call Davis in.
I'm going there.
On my way.
Hopefully Parker will start fighting the roof fire. Nope.
I'm there.
Davis, get back over here. I mean, as I said, I'm quickly discovering how the AI works and why it's so bad, because it isn't really AI, it's pathing. It's gotta be. This has gotta be a result of pathing.
Now I'm here.
Yeah, I mean, it explains so much. It explains so much. The logic is basically centered on locating the nearest path and performing the actions within that path. Alright, backdraft dealt with. Oh, it is spring. Got burned on the bed. Okay. You know, I'm kind of surprised because I'm actually really enjoying this mission. I don't know why. There's something about it that it feels a little, you know, to be honest, I think a lot of people are going to find that this is just too long of a mission. And it is a lengthy mission. This is a lengthy mission. Or at least the way I'm looking at handling it is going to make it a lengthy mission. I was gonna say, I didn't have my flashlight on. How did I neglect my flashlight? Alright, I'm gonna deal with the roof fire next, and then we'll deal with the next unit. I don't want us to lose the progress we've made. At least the roof fire's actually going out pretty quickly. They're still trying to put that tree out. That's been like Parker's nemesis. I mean, honestly, you might as well just have 2 AI in this at this point, because the other 2 are not, you know, I can barely handle 1, you know, getting it to do what it needs to be doing. They'll never extinguish that tree, you know. It will never happen. I have never seen the AI in this game manage to extinguish a tree on its own.
Fire's extinguished, partner. Nah, partner. I'm going there.
That's interesting. Apparently, the roof is kind of segmented in terms of area assignment, which lends further credence to my pathing theory about the AI. That the AI works off of pathing, not actual logical decision making, essentially. So it's not really, you know, we're gonna call them bots, not AI for this, because
I'm here.
There essentially isn't any AI. Yeah, we're skipping the second break for sure. I'm not gonna pause it mid-mission. Yeah, I don't think I really, you know, that's why I'm kind of surprised why I like this one, is because I don't really enjoy the longer missions so much. But I will say there's something about this that, you know, it's not that the fire itself is complicated, although this roof does make it more complicated because roof fires in this game suck. They suck really badly because they're a pain to try and extinguish. How? How? We had that building out. We had that building out. What? This is exactly what I mean about roof fires. Okay, I'm gonna have to... kind of having to decide which one do I want to lose progress on. That one or this one. Making me choose between well, not my children, that's for sure. But it's just like, what an awful decision. Which building am I going to sacrifice progress on? That is all in that lower section. I think we'll continue to try and just extinguish this building. No, we can't do that. Where is everyone? Davis is managing. Yeah, we've lost all of our progress in this building. And I have no idea why, because it was out. We had this whole thing out. The good news is this one should be pretty quick to just go through and extinguish. This doorway was a pain though. It was the hardest part of it, in fact, because of this bookshelf here. And the table. It's a combination of the two. It's mostly the bookshelf and the bed kind of just create this surface issue for fire. Again, there's a lot of furniture in these places. I saw Davis' spray, so shouldn't be too hard for us to link up here. Again, why is the effects audio, you know, I boosted it, and it was loud in the station, but it's quiet, you know, with the actual fire and stuff. I mean, once again, it's this classic issue of they sent 4 firefighters to do the work of that. I can't even tell you how many you would need to deal with this. You probably have like 8 people assigned to each one of these buildings, if I'm being honest. And it might be 4 people working the exterior and stuff, and 4 people working the interior. Alright, this time, is the fire out here? We got a hot spot over here. Oh. I wonder where it is! Alright. Now let's go see how much progress we've lost elsewhere. Okay, I am putting out this tree myself because I'm tired of watching them trying to put it out. Okay, there goes nothing. We're pushing. Davis,
On my way.
why don't you join me?
Fire's extinguished, boss. Command rejected, partner.
You're coming in here. I think part of my problem is I clicked too close to myself, and that's what triggers that issue. You said that last time.
Now I'm here.
I've heard that before. Huh. Those records would be a melted mess. You wouldn't even know they were records. Yeah, there's no... Okay. For the first time, we might actually be making progress with the fire. And by I mean actual progress, not losing progress while our backs are turned. normal camera here. See some roof spots. Hopefully they won't be a bother, but they will probably, so I've got to get up on the roof and deal with them. Alright, now everyone should be focusing on that second to last building. Alright, we're good. Now we can focus on that. I'm literally caught on a tree. Wow, Davis is actually being really helpful right now. I mean, he's actually on the job. Santiago's over there, apartments over there. I have no idea what Santiago's doing. I've lost track of Davis. Where did... Oh, Davis is behind me. Alright, Davis, you're going in here with me.
Go in there.
I don't think the electrical's turned off in this room.
Moving to target.
I'm there.
Alright, you know what? I can probably handle this on my own anyway, so yeah, let Davis do whatever Davis wants to do. There's a spot right there, but I can't seem to get it. interesting design to these cabins, I must say. It really is an interesting design. Alright, I think logically we should try and get the exterior on this side somewhat under control. And that involves getting these trees under control. Then that frees up Santiago.
On my way.
You know what? We'll get the manifold out. We'll use the aerial. Here's where it will come in use.
Now I'm here.
Accidentally tapped control. Why do I have to? It will not raise any further. Are you kidding me? This thing really. I'm consistently finding that it's not the most useful, the monitors, because the trucks are never in a good position to make good use of them. Wow, a little bit of a jump there. Well, to be honest, this one, I have to eat my words. I have to eat my words, because this is actually working out pretty well. Alright. So we're gonna pick up the hose again, because I think we've done mostly all that we can do. We've made excellent progress. I mean, we just dumped a ton of water in the area, so. Alright, no sense in trying to continue that. Who's available now? I should have freed up someone. Santiago.
I can't get there. Sorry, not right now, Commander. No problem.
Alright, fine, I'll just extinguish the bathroom on my own. How about now?
I'm going there.
Oh, now you're willing to come in.
I'm here.
No, don't you dare pull that.
I'm there. Now I'm here.
This is the thing about the AI. As I said, it has to be some kind of pathing logic, and I don't think there's any pathing logic for the interior of this building. And I'm not sure if that's a design flaw, or, you know, I'm not sure if that's by design, or if that's a bug. But they will not, you know, come inside. You know, they'll come in, and then there's like, well, there's nothing for me to do here, even though there's all this fire.
I'm here.
Yeah, and then instantly leaves, to ignoring the flames. They wouldn't rescue anyone in here. They wouldn't. I mean, I'm at a complete loss. The only thing I can say is that it has to do. It relies entirely on predefined paths, and those predefined paths do not, like, you know, were not either written for in here, or they just don't like it in here. And I can't tell. The only thing I can think of is if for this map they either forgot to put it in, which seems very unlikely and would be, you know, or it's not in on purpose, and what they're trying to accomplish is to get you to, you know, do this job and stuff. You know, they don't want the AI to fight the fire for you. You have to be involved. Otherwise, you know, there's no challenge is the idea. And I get that, but at the same time, that there's a huge difference between making it where the AI pretty much does nothing helpful, and it feels like you're doing everything, and having the AI doing everything. You know, there's a mile distance there between those 2 points, but they seem to think, I guess, maybe it's a lot closer to them. Who knows, maybe they're right and I'm wrong.
I can't comply with that.
Let's test that.
I can't do that, Commander. I can't do that, partner.
Yeah, they won't even set foot in this room. It could also be that there's just so much stuff here that they don't recognize there being a pathway here. That could also be the issue, because Parker, I don't know if to call you a hero or a massive pain in my butt, but Parker just came in and defied everything I just said. I don't know. I don't get it. Alright, we need a Halligan here. Oh, I should have dropped. I've made this mistake many a times. Drop the hose there, walk out, get the Halligan, walk back in. Thought we had this open. Apparently not. Also, what's with all the summer camp stuff? Now that I think about it, because The Sims 4, they did that, you know, kind of like summer camp DLC thing. And this game, they've done a summer camp DLC. It's kind of odd now that I think about it. Well, no private... Okay, game. Explain to me this one. Please explain how that's still there. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah, it's that way with all of them. Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, it's on the other side of the wall, and we got some bits on the roof. Overall, this... I always get so turned around. This place is pretty well extinguished.
Where me and my nozzle go, fire shall be no more.
Interesting. Keep getting caught on the trees. Alright, where's there... Alright, ladder access for roof on this side. I guess 2 of us on roof get the job done quicker, and plus I'm certain they're not here to put out the roof fire. Oh, actually it's Parker, maybe he is. Nope. I was gonna say they're here for the tree. Never mind the fact that the roof is on fire. Let's focus on the tree. Trees are Parker's nemesis. It's really all the AI's nemesis. As I said, I've never seen them successfully put out a tree fire on their own.
Give me a sec. Getting an axe.
Alright. What? I think Santiago just got an axe to break open the wall to get a Halligan. Though I'm not positive on that. Look at all the hose running through this area. I want to make sure this is all out before we proceed to the next section, because I do not want this reigniting. Pretty sure that structure would have burned to the ground by now.
Fire's extinguished, boss.
Alright, we might as well start with the small room. We might be able to finish this on time. Probably not. Probably gonna be like 10 minutes past 9. How is the dirt on fire? I mean, this is like... It looks like gravel. Alright, we're gonna put a ladder here to get roof access. Okay. We're gonna go in.
Moving to target.
Although Davis might be the better option right now. Parker's just been really troublesome. Alright. Well, are you gonna help? We're trying to push this fire. Okay, yep, just stand there. That's fine. And leave. Yeah, that's, you know, great teamwork. Yeah, I won't be able to push this without someone else, you know, covering either the floor or the sides. And they do not want to push this.
Killed that flame, that's for sure.
Let's try our luck
Can't
with
reach
Davis.
that location, Commander. I can't get through. No way through, partner. I can't get there.
Again, I really am starting to have some suspicions about how this game is coded. As far as the bots. Because I can no longer call it AI because we're going to use the term bots because I don't think there is actually any logical, I don't even think there's a decision tree. Well, if there is a decision tree, it's a very simplified one.
Where me and my nozzle go, fire shall be no more.
Yeah, we cannot gain entry. I mean, the fire is spread, you know, once again, it's a surface fire spread potential. And it's because we have plants. Plants have so many surfaces set to them that can ignite.
I can't get through.
How are we supposed to put this one out? I mean, you're pretty much just expected to put it out yourself, I guess. Because they will not set foot in this room.
About as out as a fire can be.
Oh, finally, I got... Yeah, I think part of it's a clutter issue. I'm starting to reevaluate what the problem might be. Maybe there's definitely something with pathing. There's definitely a pathing issue. I'm just not sure how the pathing issue comes together.
Now I'm here. Fire's extinguished, boss.
Lay 2 kilometers of hose in one mission. I'm surprised I didn't get that until now. Again, plants are the worst. Oh, where?
I can't reach that location, Commander.
Oh, that is so frustrating. We were making progress and then Santiago left, and now... How are you supposed to push this building? I mean, they literally are just standing around doing nothing because they won't go in this room, this area. They don't want to go in here.
Partner.
And there's so many there's so many surfaces here for the fire to spread to and stuff that just continue to spread. Oh, for crying out loud. I'm not sure where that was coming from. Alright, once we get this bit here under control, okay, we gotta get someone else in here.
On my way. I'm here.
Alright, we got 3 hoses on this. Should be able to get it now. I don't know why, but the frame rate keeps dropping in this. Yeah, in this area, the frame rate's dropping like crazy. And again, I think it's it's because of all the surfaces, because there's all this plant, these plants and stuff. There's more plants here than in a garden center. yeah, again, frame rate just drops like crazy every once in a while. Look at that. What is going on? Hang on, let's take a second here. Yeah, frame rate is just really dropped there. Oh yeah, this is the room that you have to enter through the window. I can't see if I'm hitting my intended target in that section or not. Yeah, I can't. Okay, this is gonna be really risky. Yeah, bit of fire right there. Let's just all walk past it. Alright, there's a slight path. Nope. And this is literally the only way in there. Okay. We'll have to, we'll have to go from the roof and spray down. This is insane. We're gonna lose all of our progress in that other room, probably. Yeah.
Moving to target.
Okay, finally,
Gotta
I got
go there.
someone up on the roof.
I'm there.
I literally can't aim the nozzle down where I need it to go. This is just maddening. How are you supposed to get to that second bit like this? I mean... This is just absolutely frustrating. Let me guess, they're all running around like headless chickens.
Fire's extinguished, Commander.
Alright, I'm in. But I don't know if I'll be able to push it. Of course there's a plant there. It's these sleeping bags, I think, that are part of the problem.
Sorry, that's impossible right now. Command rejected, partner.
Again, plants. There's way too many plants. You'd think this is the Hufflepuff common room or something. Okay, we're almost done with this one. I'm scared to see what the mission time's gonna be. And I'll at least get a good laugh out of how long they think you should be able to complete this in. I have the high ground. You cannot win flames. Oh, still some here, but I think that's exterior. We do have a little bit here that needs to be dealt with. But yeah, this building was by far the hardest. And this is on fire again. Why? Why does this step keep catching on fire? And more importantly, why does no one do anything about it?
Great work, everybody.
I just had to extinguish that little bit here. Okay. Yeah, the frame rate is doing terrible. Alright. Complete within 40 minutes. I'm calling BS. I'm calling BS. No one's completing that in 40 minutes with the AI. With the AI. With players, sure. With the AI, no. No one's doing that in 40 minutes. Alright, well that will be the stream, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm not doing that again anytime soon, at least not without Josh and Cat, because then maybe it's doable. So yeah. What are the announcements? What are they? Can we... We have the, Where is it? Where's the schedule? It's, okay, there it is. There's the schedule. Pop that up on screen. Can we make that full screen? Yeah, let's make that full screen. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so... Farming Simulator tomorrow. That's going to be interesting because I'm starting over because Mondays did not go well, and I've got a better idea for what I'm doing now. Thursday, Motortown. Friday, Adventorizon Live. We'll be doing some Phasmophobia, probably. Again, cancel this. This is not actually on the schedule. I just have been too lazy to remove this. The time's not even right, because it's going to be 6 p.m. Well, maybe I'll keep it at 2 p.m. We'll see. Add some greater variety to timing and stuff. So, yeah. This is pretty much the schedule. Yeah, so you'll get to join me for Farming Simulator next week. Hope you have enjoyed this one. It was actually a lot of fun, despite, you know, the issues with the AI, the bots. Again, we can't. I think they follow specific pathing with decision trees that are quite simple. So, it's not really artificial intelligence. There's no machine learning at work here, that's for sure. So we're gonna stick to calling them bots here and stuff. So yeah, I had a lot of fun, and looking forward to doing this again. Next week's schedule is going to be very different because we're probably going to be doing a lot of Halloween-related stuff. Well, at least I will be, because Kat and Neb are taking off the week. And by that I mean Friday, because that's the one day they actually show up here. But yeah, so yeah, next week's schedule is going to be very different. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. Have a great day, everyone.
Oh.
Have you been giving away money?
No, I've just been really inefficient. It's
Okay.
but that's about the same thing, isn't it?
Bring me my rice cakes. And why haven't I had a
31.
break yet? I think the union has to hear about this.
Okay, you want a break? I'll break you.
You don't get a break.
He used the B word here in this supermarket. No.
I need
I
need the toilet.
Poop in your pants, sir. You don't get a. You don't. Oh, hold on, wait. Do you want to know where the?
My manager
Okay. Do you want to know where the?
Diaper?
Do you want to know? Well, who's your manager? Choose those words very carefully.
Going way too quickly.
I am my own manager.
I am my own manager. Keep telling yourself that.
I keep giving away money by mistake.
Well,
You better not be.
stop doing that. Stop doing that.
There. Okay. Go.
My line's getting shorter. Yours is getting longer. What's going on over there?
People like me more. They like my no-nonsense attitude.
No. They know that you give away money.
Hey, last time this guy gave me a hundo.